So the CIO who attempted to eliminate Tendai Biti, sorry about that, Beckley carried out the intervention, leading to disastrous outcomes because he was actually exposed. The vehicle which he was traveling with was actually properly captured. So there is absolutely no way he could hide. It's easy to investigate a person. Guess what? He has issued an apology. Do you think that is a sincere apology? Definitely, it is not a sincere apology. Now, I was trying to go through the wall of this person. His name is, let me just quickly go through his wall. His name is Tendai Hilton Manoda. So realizing that people are now aware of him. Look at what he wrote on his actually timeline. Greetings and welcome to your lovely channel, the Tonepani Global News. If you're watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we film live, you become the very first one to watch us. So, looking at his, X profile, is written Tendai Hilton Manota and is written at the presidency, and then Zimbabwean young aspiring politician, non-governmental and non-profit organization. That is what is written on his wall. So let's look at his apology. So the moment he realized the post, the man, and if you look on his wall, he always posts about ZANU-PF, everything about ZANU-PF. He always posts, supporting ZANU-PF, and so, and also he always, all the posts that are done by Barakashi, he always put them on his wall. Not a popular individual. You know, when you are supporting ZANU-PF, you won't be popular. No one would love to associate with you. So he wrote the following. He says, fellow citizens, I would like to sincerely apologize to Advocate at Biti for the actions in the early hours of today. I would also like to apologize to ZANU-PF official for soiling the name. Lastly, Zimbabweans in general, it was an accident, nothing sinister at all. So this is the gentleman writing after Crime Watch exposed the man. This is what he had actually to write. So most probably he has been tipped about what to do because he did a bad job. In the process of doing the job, he was actually captured. And then also about 6 hours ago, he quoted the publication that released this story and say, hi, at the publication, I would like to clear the air. Please note, there is absolutely nothing sinister, nothing political. I was driving the vehicle and didn't even know who is driving the next. Please let the advocate at Tendai Biti know that I am sorry. If possible, meet him. Now, let me go to the comment section of this gentleman. It doesn't disappoint most of the times, and hear what the comment section has to say. There is the first commentator says, so had you known who was driving, what could have happened? Is it your habit of driving recklessly? Then he responds, the problem here is it involved a high-ranking opposition leader. It could have happened to me also. It was just a mistake. Someone says, just a coincidence. Let me see. This person posted something. So he's just asking, is it just a coincidence on 24 October? And they said, may the spirit that led them during the War of Liberation struggle be with them even in the now. And then he quoted the president, Zimbabwe, unity, peace, development. Those are his hashtags. And then he says, Honorable Matebera is doing a good job in her constituency. Chief Eben is fast becoming a city on its own with upgrades on Kawe Stadium, roads in location, to mention just a few. Keep it up, Minister. So these are the comments of this gentleman. People are actually going through the comments that he made, and also this is what he had to say about Nelson Chamisa. He says, anyone who is against the wishes of 16M people is an enemy. He was trying to say he sins with the enemy. He is benefiting from the status quo. Nelson Chamisa, you are an enemy to Zimbabwe. So this is what this gentleman wrote. And then this is what also he wrote. He said, retired General Chiwenga, retired General Vice President CDNG Chiwenga is just an individual. He is a whole institution. Disrespecting by small boys like Themba Mliso is he's actually making a very controversial statement. And then this is what, okay, the idea is a clear statement. Retired General President CDNG Chiwenga is not just an individual, is a whole institution. Disrespecting him by small boys like Themba Mliso is disrespecting the whole presidency as an institution. This will never go unpunished. Now, these are the posts that this gentleman has historically posted on his X account. It's not a popular X account, by the way. Someone says, he answers and say, what does, when they actually expose his file, he says, and what does that have to do with this incident? Someone says, post a pic posing next to your car. So he responds and say, like, really, why would I even take the blame public when I know the legal consequences of driving recklessly? Now you want a picture for what, really? That's so low. At least try weigh the implications of coming out and say it's me. Mliswa Hilton, someone says, Ndamira, someone says, if it was a mistake, like you saying, what made you drive off then without apologizing? You want a chance again to execute the failed attempt. So as I have put it, this was a failed actually assassination attempt. Someone says, hi Crime Watch, I would like to clear the air. It's not, there is absolutely air. There are many actually these fake accounts. You can tell these are fake accounts from the Central Intelligence Organization. Now, if you look, even the picture that I used here, it's not a clear a picture of this particular gentleman who attempted to assassinate Tendai Biti and failed. And what made it worse, he was actually exposed. His vehicle was exposed. The look of his vehicle, you can tell it's a vehicle of the Central Intelligence Organization. So most probably his boss, realizing that he couldn't execute the task that he was given, he was just asked to apologize on social media. We will be waiting to see whether Zimbabwe Republic Police will actually, let me check, maybe they did post something during the day regarding this particular story, just to get a picture of the response of the Zimbabwe Republic Police. Let me just check. Very soon I'm going to their actual wall to see whether they posted, because they were tagged about this incident involving a high profile individual. They have not responded. They did not respond. So definitely it is known that this person cannot be touched because he's part of the system. That is why if it was just a commoner, police would have said, we are investigating. They could have treated and written, we are investigating a case involving blah, 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 like what they usually do, especially if it pertains to opposition or if it pertains to people they can arrest. So institutions of Zimbabwe, that's why I refer to them, just like Job Sikala, as feature institutions. They are exposed, especially when it comes to these issues. Thank you very much for watching us. If you are watching us for the very first time, please do remember to press the red or black subscribe button so that next time when we beam live, you become the